As Colin and Samir said, it is so difficult to consistently put action towards something when you don't have clarity around why you're doing it.
When we went to go to Colin's high school to go see Casey Neistat, we didn't have a thing. And so we had so much urgency with him, but there was no thing. It was just like,
No ask.
There was no understanding. There was no credibility.
Welcome to day number 1 of Living with Intentionality, stolen from Edmund. All right, I'll link his stuff in the bio. Check it out. In our lives, oftentimes we do so many different things, right? They feel so confusing, we burn out and we lose passion. I feel like the reason for a lot of that is because we forget why we're doing it in the first place, like the core reason of why we're doing that thing. And oftentimes, especially with our passions that we're so passionate about, like this YouTube channel is for me, I kind of don't know why I'm doing it anymore. And the core reason of, okay, why am I sitting here and filming a video every day and posting it is kind of lost. And it's lost to me, and moreover, it's lost to you as the audience. You know, kind of Colin and Samir's advice for that was, find your thing. Like, just commit to one thing and put content out or do action on a regular basis to validate that thing. And when you go internal and you think about, okay, why am I actually doing this, right? Intentionally think, okay, why am I brushing my teeth every day? Why am I showering? Why am I going on a run? I'm doing these things because I want to be a person that takes care of themselves. Like, that is one of my identities. You know, small things like brushing your teeth, I guess you just do it automatically because you've done it for so long, but other things like going on a run every day, right? If you did that since you were 2, like, it would have been normal for you, but now since you're starting to build that habit, it's so difficult because of that lack of clarity. And when you have that clarity around the thing, it starts to become so much easier. People start to come out to you and they're like, oh, like, I see what you're doing, and people start to get inspired by you. You start to become someone who inspires other people. You start to become someone who inspires yourself. That is day number 1 of living with intentionality.
There was no like narrative or story or anything. But when we went internal and went, what is the story we want to put out into the world? And then how do we do work on a regular basis that is telling that story? Then all of a sudden the emails came to us.
I just figured it out. I can just steal this guy's thing, bro. I can just steal Edmund's thing. Okay, stolen. Like, the core thing of why I'm making this YouTube channel. To be honest, for the past 65 days, it's been all over the place. But I'm going to commit to one thing and test it out. Now, one thing is going to be living with intentionality. It's how can I help you, the audience, live today, tomorrow, and the next 5 years with a little more intentionality. And today, that thing is defining the core thing of why you're doing something. This is day number 1 of a long series, I hope, named Living with Intentionality, entirely stolen by Edmund.Tian. Check out the description. I'll link his stuff. He is the original, pretty sure, original person who made this. So check it out and have fun. See you tomorrow, and let's make it happen, man.